We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
It's been a good one for Fresh. 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets. Point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, they've got Christie. Rose is out there with McLemore. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Park in at the 4-man position. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Well, this is a club that shot 75% as a team from the free throw line last season.
The Heat trail by 5. And it's Rose penetrating. And another shot. No luck. Nice D from Clark.
I'll tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful. Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Christie kicks to Rose. Outside Bosh. Christie the pass to Rose. Makes it off the glass.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Wizards leading by 5. Here's Clark. He's got 14. Wizards passing it around. Here's Gilmore. No good with the triple. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Rose dishes to McLemore. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Can't hit from 12.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Clark. Offensive rebound. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for him. So both teams changing it up here.
And a look here at the Wizards, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in three-point field goal percentage. First in opponent shooting percentage. And they were number 2 in blocks. One of the best at denying opponents good looks.
And I think what really stands out is the spacing offensively. Clark, you talked about the three-point percentage, number 1 in the league. That doesn't happen unless you have good flow and good spacing offensively. This team really spread the defense out on a nightly basis, and as a result, they were a nightmare to guard.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Napier passes to Christie. Shot is off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And good on the basket. Book it. And it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
And Zeller kicks to Napier. Unloads from 13, and that one's good. Napier's got 4 points this quarter.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem knocking it down.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Washington leading now by 8. Kicks it to Clark. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Clark's got 18 points.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Here's Napier. Passes it to Christie. Here's Napier. Jacks up a three. It's Clark with the rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
All alone. Off the left rim and out.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
The pass to Christie. Three-pointer. And he gets it to go. He's got 9.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Horton. The dish to Irving. Passes it to Palmer. Here's Clark. He's got 18. Here's McKinney. No good. The Heat trail by 7. And here is Willis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Zeller. Washington with the rebound.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Heat have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. There's the pick. Pass to Christie. There's the three. The shot is off. Wizards leading by 9. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the wing. There's the pass to Palmer. And it's Clark in the corner. Wide open. Another one falls for Washington.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Here's Napier, and that one's good. Napier's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween.
And here now is our State Farm assist to the game, and Steve coming earlier on a 3-pointer.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of good passes tonight, some on the interior. This one on the outside, setting up his teammate perfectly for that 3-point look.
A different look for Miami. Cody Zeller comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Willis in for Derrick Rose. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Richmond. Bradley Beal is out there at Burke, and it's Horton in at the 4.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Wizards making a switch here. Wizards leading by 5. Beal up top, guarded by McLemore. And Beal kicks to Clark. 17-foot shot on the way. Bullseye. Clark's got 22.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Pass to Park. In the corner, it's McLemore. No good on the triple. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And that one's good.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
Park. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Clark. They swipe it. Here's Willis. He's guarded by Clark. Now the feed to McLemore. And it's Zeller atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Napier. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Wizards leading by 7. Feeds it to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Horton, that's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. McLemore, the pass to Willis. Here's Napier. Here's Zeller. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Clark. And Beal kicks to Clark. Drills it from outside. And now it's a 12-point Washington lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Napier. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
There's the pick. Over to the wing. Here's Willis. And again, unable to change momentum here. Wizards leading by 15. To the left side wing. Pass to Gilmore. He dishes it to Clark. Inside. Cannot hit. And Miami the other way now.
Well, tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. An impressive win for the Wizards.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
This is really going to be a good win. They've proven they know how to attack this team, and I think it's important to establish that against a conference opponent.
I agree, because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You'd love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to see them that often.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Fresh. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised. You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Here's Napier. Free throw drops for Napier. Both teams will make substitutions.
I like that shooting.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
We thank you for tuning into this first game of the new NBA season. So for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K Sports team, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. But first, let's reveal the Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh.
Nice job out there tonight.
Yeah, thanks, man. I had a nice little matchup and did my thing.
That's what it's about, seeing the weakness in your opponent and taking advantage. We got the win, but there's always room to improve. Am I right?